Hello, adolescent development students. I just wanted to take a few minutes and go over the annotated bibliography that is due at the end of the week. There sometimes is a little bit of confusion as this annotated bibliography is set up a little bit different than some of your previous courses. So first, we're just here in the rubric, and it just goes over information on how you will put it together. Talks here about having two quality resources, meaning scholarly, peer-reviewed, and there's a video in last week's announcement that I went over showing you how to get peer-reviewed sources. So this is just the sample annotated bibliography that Southern New Hampshire has put in, and I believe this is the first one that I copied and put into the general questions. You'll just notice that this is kind of a big point right here that you include the abstract from the author, because there you'll notice when we go into the rubric, there's a place for grading that is related to that abstract. So here you're going to want to go through basically the problem that your author is dealing with, including make sure you put the full citation in APA format before you start into your annotation. And then when you start talking about your article, you're going to want to hit all the main points and conclusions that are talked about in the article. 2 scholarly resources, and then just check for grammar, editing, APA format. Now I have put together, so I just today went ahead and put, this is one of my students who did a fabulous job on an annotated bibliography, and I didn't realize that I didn't have this one in, so just make sure if you haven't taken a look at this one, you can go back this week and take a look. They wrote it in a way that they could take this information and then put it into their rough draft. So it goes in a little bit more detail than the first sample. And they've got their citations in there talking about the study. And that's just helping them to make sure they understand what the article was about and getting that empirical data in there. And then here's the abstract from the author. And then the second article, annotation about what involved, what were the results of the study. And you need to list all authors if there's one author. And I didn't this in the comment. Once you have list time, then you can add all forward. So it's up to you. You don't do that, but APA format they use, so you don't have to keep that citation over again. This is just another one of how you can put together your annotated bibliography. The first option, someone has a Mac and I have a PC. My does not work properly on my computer. So when I do recordings, I actually have to use his, and I'm not good at it at all. Mac is just not my thing, so I'm sorry about all the extra clicking back and forth, which is why I don't grade with the Mac, because it would take me forever to get it done. So this is the other example that is on the general questions board, and it just, straight into the point, and then you obviously copy and paste the abstract in there. It's not in there yet. So those are the 2 examples for the annotated bibliography, and you can find those on the general questions board. You can find the rubric in the guidelines, assignment guidelines, if you go into the course and then start here. And that is all I have for you this week. So if you have any late work that has not been submitted from week 1, at this point, unless we have already spoken, that work isn't accepted. You can turn anything in from week 2 up until Sunday. So make sure you get any late work submitted. Discussions cannot be submitted after Sunday, and responses. So that's the one thing that you definitely want to make sure you get those discussions submitted and your responses, because they aren't graded after the fact. And then if you have any questions, please reach out. The Writing Center has a quick link that you can click on and send your paper to, or any assignment, and they will help you edit that before you submit it. If you're not sure how to use that, send me an email, and I believe I have a video somewhere that goes into that. So I can find one, or I can make a new one. But that is all I have. I hope you guys have a great week, and I will see you later.